A student manager from Chicago, Illinois, Davis Hayes. And a student athletic trainer from Union, Kentucky, Isaac Webb. Senior class, number 20, Zach Tao. From Madison, Kentucky, Zach joined the program as a walk-on 2 years ago, fulfilling his childhood dream of playing for the Wildcats. He scored his first basket earlier this season and will graduate in May with degrees in management and finance. Zach has been accepted to the UK College of Law and plans to attend next year. Let's hear it for Kentucky's own, number 20, Zach Tao. Number 11, Walker Horn. A 4-year member of the Wildcats, Walker has left his mark on the program through his unwavering dedication to helping the team and is a crucial piece in practice and game preparation. He has appeared in 20 games throughout his time in Lexington and scored his first career points earlier this season. Walker will graduate this May with his degree in communication and has ambitions to stay around the sport of basketball. From Austin, Texas, number 11, Walker Horn. Number 1, Denzel, Aberdeen. Denzel has risen to the occasion for the Wildcats this season, serving as the team's primary ball handler and initiating the Kentucky offense. He has averaged career best marks in points per game, assists per game, rebounds per game, field goal percentage, and free throw percentage as the Wildcats' second leading scorer. Aberdeen is pursuing his bachelor's degree in criminal justice. From Orlando, Florida, number 1, Denzel, Aberdeen. Double O, Otega, Oweh. Hailing from Newark, New Jersey, Otega has been a consistent scorer and a top-notch defender during his 2 seasons with the Wildcats. An all-SEC selection in 2025, Oweh has been listed double figures at UK, scoring 10 or more points in 62 of his 66 games with Kentucky. This season, he leads the team in both scoring and steals, a 1,000-point scorer for the Wildcats, pursuing his degree in communication. Double O, Otega, Oweh. In the singing of My Old Kentucky Home, performed by Dr. Michael Priestley from the UK School of Music, College of Fine Arts.
The sun shines bright in the old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the people are gay. The corn tops ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all the day. The young folks roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by, hard times comes a knocking for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home, far away.
Conclusion, one more time for our 2026 senior class. Zach Todd, Walker Horn, Denzel Aberdeen, and Otega Oweh. spit by Basket by Condon. Coming out is Colin Chandler. Replaces Yelovich, and for Florida checking in number 3, Micah Hinwanda. For Kentucky is Brandon Garrison. Coming out is Brandon.
Man, they suck.
Checking in for Florida, number 7, Alfonso.
Hit him harder!
Big Blue Nation for your support of Kentucky basketball all season long. We look forward to seeing you down in Nashville for the SEC tournament. The Kentucky Office of Highway Safety reminds you to play it safe behind the wheel and always have a sober designated driver if your celebrations include alcohol. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
For all of the good things they've done. And I'm going to start down on the far end because these guys are unsung heroes in my mind. For what a walk-on, a guy who to the program, you all will never know. I get to watch a lot of practices and I see how hard these two guys, along with some others, make it on these two guys. And I think everyone with these two seniors who have been here and done that, they would say that part of the reason they're as good as they are is because of what they have to go through every day. So, Zach, you made the choice to come here. I know there are a lot of schools you could have been playing at, but you wanted to come here to Kentucky. Talk to us a little bit about why you decided to come here and fulfill what might be a lifetime dream.
Yeah, I came to school here because I was born and raised in Western Kentucky, and I grew up a Kentucky fan. I grew up the biggest Kentucky fan. I watched the 2012 national championship. It was just something I wanted to come be a part of, just to be a student actually. And it's been a dream of a lifetime to actually get to put this jersey on, get to get to be teammates with these guys and come in every day, and it's really truly been a dream.
Yeah, and Walker, I know you could be playing up the road a little bit. You've got some connections up there at Northern Kentucky University, man, and you obviously could have been there helping the dad out, but you too decided to stick it out here and to stay. One of the, if not the highlight of the year for me was seeing you come off of that screen with the shot clock running down and you let that thing go. And it went all That was, for me, one of the highlights of the year. Talk to us about what you felt when that shot went through. I saw that smile on your face, man. It was really, really big.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I was just trying to get it off. So it was cool to make it. You know, at the end of the day, we were winning, and that's all that mattered, was getting a win. So.
Yeah, but what people don't understand is I see you make those every day in practice, man. You have a way. Your feet might be here and the basket's there, but that upper body gets squared up to the basket, and you make those all the time. So that wasn't a fluke.
No, sir. Yeah, I've had to shoot them that way because I got guys like these two guarding me. So doing it regular doesn't exactly get the job done. So been able to adapt a little bit, sure.
Yeah, look, in my mind, we still have a lot of basketball yet to be played, okay? But, yeah, I mean, I truly believe that because this team, and we saw evidence of it again here in the second half, this team is going to win some games before this season's over. But some of the folks might be interested in what you might have in store in the future. Is coaching a part of it? I know you're going to law school, which is great, but Zach, talk to me about what the future might hold for you.
I'm excited to attend law school here. Definitely still be around. Come back to a few games. You know, it's amazing here. I don't want to leave here, but I don't know what actually law I want to practice yet. But that's definitely my future. So.
And I know you've got coaching, and it's got to be on your mind, coaching, man. I know where you're going.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I definitely want to stay around the game, whether that's like a front office side of things or coaching. I'm not exactly sure yet, but I definitely want to be around basketball.
Good luck to both of you. Now let's talk to a couple of guys who still have a heavy load to carry, man, because I'm expecting to make a good little run next week, and we get to the big dance, and I'm expecting us to make that too. I would love for this to be to have been a more joyful final game for you all, but with the love the fans showed you after you came through the hoop, that has to leave a lasting impression on you. Talk to me about that, D.A.
Thousands each and every game. So I love the support here, and I just thank everything y'all done for me the past year.
I'm glad they got your mic fixed because you've got the voice I want, man. I love that deep voice. That sounds so good. I don't know, ladies. Can we ask him to sing something for the ladies? I'm just kidding. Oh man, you came here last year, and I, along with the fans, we didn't know exactly what we were getting from Otega Oweh. We didn't know. But you have proven to be so much more than what we would have expected. And you could, And you have had to grow into being the leader. Vocal leader, as well as leader by example on the floor, because you're very effective on both ends of the floor. What about your growth from last year to this year? How has your role with this team different?
You know, you kind of said it. You know, these past 2 years I've had 2 different roles, so you know, just trying to adjust and pivot and do what I know the team that I'm on needs. And you know, these guys right here, they've been really big on me and being more vocal and just pushing me every single day. And I feel like they really helped me get a lot better this year in a lot of different areas. And I just feel like the the system and the support that we have around the team, just helps us all get better.
In my mind, we've talked enough about the past. I want to talk about the future here. I want to talk about the approach we're going to have going into the SEC tournament. What will be the prep work? What will be and a big part of the prep work is the mental side of it. What is these next few days going to be like leading into the SEC tournament?
Yeah, first we just gotta mentally, I feel like me and DA, we've been there before, so we know we gotta keep on telling the guys, like, it's kill or be killed now. Every game is super important. We really only have one guaranteed game left, so, just we have to keep on, as us being leaders and seniors, we just have to keep on, trying to tell the younger guys how serious the stakes are now. And on top of that, just learning from our mistakes, we're gonna watch this film and then obviously get better and just have that chip on our shoulder from the jump.
And DA, last thing, your growth at the point guard spot, man, I don't know how to tell you how proud I am to watch you. Yeah. And I think everybody's the same way, but to watch you grow from wanting to come in here and play with J-Lo, man, and spot up on the wing, how you played last year at Florida, and to have to go from that mindset to now I have to make sure I'm getting shots for everybody else on the floor. You have grown into an elite point guard, and I just wanted to point that out. What's the difference in your thinking now that you understand that spot better?
Yeah, just me coming in, just having the mindset of what I got to do to get this team wins. And from each and every game, from when J-Lo was out, just watching film with him, watching film with my coaches, my teammates pushing his practice each and every day. Me just seeing different things and learning each and every day just helped me get better each and every game. And just from my past experiences playing in college, when I was at Florida, had some great guards on me behind, so just learned from that also. And then just trying to see little things I can do each and every game to get better.
Proud of you, man. Zach, Walker, DA, Double O. As a former player, I just want to say thank you for landing on the line out here on the court. And I just wish you all, no matter what happens from here, I wish you all the best. Thanks so much.
Mark, we'll just start with what you saw from start to finish today.
Great start to the game. Maybe a little emotionally all over the map. The guys responded great, and then we kind of lost our mind in transition. We gave them 19 transition points in the first half, most of them in the last 10 minutes of the first half, and a lot of it was self-inflicted, which is what Florida does. It was poor decision-making on the offensive end and then some turnovers. So the score was 19-0 after the first half in transition. That's a problem for us. It's one of the things they do great. We're also really good in transition, but we came up with a donut, so that was really problematic for us. And then, the guys like the Oweh do fought like crazy in the second half. We just weren't quite good enough, but the guys fought. We're excited to get in the postseason play now and get forward.
Florida, because of the size that they have, can afford to extend it and really be physical and pressure out more on the perimeter than a lot of teams can.
Yeah, we did a poor job. Both times I did a poor job as a coach, helping our guys understand and believe that Florida is different with their rim protection than everybody else. And so it felt like over and over again we kind of went in, instead of going into the rim, earning a power play and making a play for a teammate, we just expected that we were going to be able to deliver on shots at the rim we normally do, and it just puts you in harm's way, man. It puts you in terrible transition defensive space. And so in that sense, our decision making was poor, and it was a real one of the most important parts in not playing better tonight.
From you talking about that in the pregame, there was a play somewhere in the second half that stood out because Denzel penetrated down to the left block and he came to 2 feet and pump faked and scored.
Yes, and you know, one of the most, I'm just going to kill myself, meaning I'm going to criticize myself. One of the magical things, one of the important things about coaching is not saying the right thing to your guys. It's finding a way to put it inside of your guys so that they believe it and they'll actually execute it. And we just did that. We did in that space. There were a lot of things the guys did well tonight. You know, we were even on the glass, which is a massive accomplishment against this team. The guys fought and hung in there. But in terms of our understanding and belief as a team, in being really aggressive, penetrate the ball, and then deliver on the power play and make a play for a teammate. We just failed. I failed as a coach to get that our guys to believe, and that's disappointing. But the good thing is now we move to the postseason, and we're going to win. That's why we're going. We're going to win, and so that's what we're going to do.
More Coach Pope when we come right back. This is the UK Sports Network. The shot was 60% in the first half, but a lot of that was fueled by the transition, easy baskets, live ball turnovers. What changed defensively the second half?
Well, there were stretches in the second half where we were more. It's a bunch of things. One, it's the stretch of making a good decision on the offensive end. Two, it's your commitment to a lag free sprint back. Three, it's we were 1, 2, 3 wedge check. We executed that better in the second half. It's doing what we set out to do, just doing it better. And we can, you know, one of the things about this team, we have the capability of doing it. It's just a matter of doing it on a consistent basis, and that's going to be the difference between us winning huge in the postseason or not.
It's expounding on what you were saying in the first segment. With Florida, you had 9 turnovers today. That's a good number, but when you take some of the shots you take and you end up with a low 2-point percentage, that is almost like a turnover, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's the anomaly. This is the first game we've lost all year where we've been under 11 turnovers. That's been a golden marker for us. But you're exactly right. I mean, we just fed into exactly what they do, and it's really frustrating as a coach. I know frustrating for our guys. Just our discipline was wanting tonight, and hopefully we'll use this as a catalyst to make us believers moving forward. We'll have more success.
You've talked about this, and this is more true now, I guess, than ever, that thin margin for error, which just demands the focus as close to 100% as you can get it. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's okay. Like, listen, I believe, guys, you know, we're going to win. Like, we're heading down to Nashville to win. Like, that's why we're going. And this team has been through everything, including tonight, and responded with great energy. And the game we play Wednesday is going to be the hardest game we've played all season long, and we can't wait to get to it, and we're going to go perform at a high level.
And we will be back to wrap up with Coach Pope in just a moment here on the UK Sports Network. I would also suggest that they're going and also expecting to win. Now they just need to match that with the execution, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, like I think our guys believe, you know, they've been through it all. Like I said, we talk all year, a lot of self-inflicted stuff, but we're going down there with one job, and that's to go win and fully committed.
A week ago, Colin Chandler had a massive game against Vandy. Clearly, he's probably appearing differently on the scouting report since then. What's happening that he needs to adapt to get his game back on track?
Well, it's a lot of the things around him also. We're pretty stagnant. You know, every single one of those opportunities where we get downhill, we don't make a play for a team that's a play that's going to Colin Chandler or somebody else on the team, and we don't do that. You end up with a little bit of what we had offensively tonight. So, you know, it's a little bit play calling. It's a little bit him moving way up the scout as a priority, which he should. He's the number 1 3-point shooter in the league, and you know, so there's going to be some adjustment period to that, and he'll rise up and work on that challenge also.
Get you out of this. Senior Day's always special here. You had a great crowd today.
Yeah, you guys are unbelievable, man. I love you. I'm sorry that we couldn't get you a win tonight. You guys are just the greatest ever. Thank you guys for supporting us all season long through all the drama, and then let's get together. Let's go work some magic down here in Nashville. We're due to have some great moments in Nashville. Let's go. Thanks again.
That sounds like a great plan. Thank you, Mark. Always get comments Cats